home?
Yes, Ma. Just reached here 30 minutes ago.
How's Julie? Was she still crying?
No, Mama. She finally calmed down. I talked to her, took her to the park, and then played a little. She made a little sand castle. She's such a sweet girl, Ma, and so strong. I am so proud of her.
We all are, son. But isn't it possible for you to file another case for her custody? That wench is not taking care of her. Did you see how weak Julie has gotten over the last 2 weeks?
I did, Ma. But you know the court will not let me raise her. They have proof that I was a drug addict 8 years ago. And even though I am clean now, I don't have a proper job to provide for her. They think I am dangerous while her mother is the only one who seems to be reliable enough to raise our daughter right now.
But she can stay with us. You know how much she enjoys herself here.
I know. And I want that for her too. But it's not possible anymore. I can only meet her twice a week and have her stay with me on Saturdays. That's the agreement I signed. And I hate it so much, Ma. I hate it. Every time I drop her at her mother's place, I had this instant feeling to take her away from there. Just run away to a different land and give her the best life possible. But I can't. I am helpless. My past came back to bite me, and now I have lost the most precious person in my life.
Sam, you need to talk to Helen. She isn't home most of the time. And how is a nanny supposed to raise the kid? She needs a family, her parents, and someone who makes her feel at home. What's a nanny supposed to do but just follow a routine that is assigned to her? She's just 5, for Christ's sake. That child needs love, but all she is getting is an absent mother who keeps her loving father away from her.
We even talked about this last week, and then we got into a huge fight. Listen, our relationship wasn't the best out there. We were together just for 6 months, and then she got pregnant. I wasn't prepared. She wasn't prepared, but yeah, we ended up having Jules anyway. And the first time I held her, I swore to myself that I would give her the world. I would give her everything that she needs and make her feel like a princess.
Don't blame yourself again, sweetie. We all saw how much you were suffering with that woman. It isn't easy to raise a child, and that woman didn't help any better.
I can't even blame her because her reasons were right. She had a dream and she had to put all of it on hold just so we can raise a child together. We tried to make things work between us again, but in the end, it couldn't. And then she had her whole reason about how she can do better because her degree secured her a job. And that because she is the mother, she has every right to be present in our daughter's life.
That doesn't hide the fact that she's away from her daughter most of the time. She even keeps you away from her. You should file your case again in court.
You know it's not possible anymore, Ma.
But you can't just give up, right? Are you still looking for a job?
Of course, Ma. I am. I have told you this so many times. But I can't just get it out of the blue. I am working hard, saving up for Jules too. I need to get her a perfect birthday gift this year.
You will, Sam. I know how hard you're working.
I don't want to be absent from her life. Helen wants me away from her because she thinks I won't treat her right. But I am not going to let that happen. Whatever I can give her, my time, my presence, little gifts, anything, I will give it all to her. But I will never make her feel like she never had a father.
I am so proud of you. Next time when you guys visit us, I will make her favorite pasta. Let Jules know that, okay?
I will, Ma. She loves your pasta. Even today, she couldn't stop talking about it on the way back.
Tell her I will also bake her some apple pie.
I will. You go sleep now. You must be tired.
Yes, son. Good night.
Good night, Ma. Things remained the same, but Helen started to keep Jules away from me even more. We got into arguments. But she threatened me that if I force my way to our daughter, she will go to the police and ruin every chance for me to see my daughter again. I couldn't believe her. 2 months later, I heard she has started dating this other guy from Europe, and her distant behavior only kept affecting Jules even further. She has gotten quieter, but sometimes she cries to me, asking if I can take her away from her mother. My hands are tied, but I keep trying. But one day, my daughter tells me Helen is leaving the country with her. You can't take my daughter away from me like this.
That's none of your concern. Please stop calling me. I don't want to explain anything to you.
I am her father, for Christ's sake. Do you think you're doing some honorable deed keeping her father away from her?
I have a job, unlike you, Sam, and I have responsibilities towards my daughter. You couldn't even do shit when we were fighting for her custody. So now, don't try to play the good dad and take her away from me.
I never intended to take her away from you. That's your fucking idea.
Oh yeah? Then why does my daughter keep looking away from me? Or why she keeps telling me she wants to live with her grandma and her dad? Do you think I'm stupid? That I don't realize what you two are doing? Your mother is such a bitch. I know damn well she's brainwashing my daughter into believing I don't love her, that I am not there enough for her. Do you have any idea how hard it is in this world to work and look after a child? You think I am not giving my all? You think I don't care enough for Jules? I am doing this job just so I can earn more for her. Give her a better life. Tell me, what are you doing for her except for giving her a few fucking M&Ms?
I never said you're not doing enough for her.
But maybe if you don't act like a bitch and keep me away from her, then I wouldn't have asked you about this.
She loves me, Helen. I am her father, and I want the best for her too. Give her all the love she deserves. You are not home most of the time. And now you plan on taking her to this unknown country where she'll be away from her family? How am I going to meet her?
The only family she has is me, Sam. You guys manipulate her. And I'm not letting that happen. All of you are a terrible influence on her. What if she catches your habits in the future?
Oh, now you're just bullshitting me.
I have been clean for the last 8 years and you knew it. Yet, you used that against me and made me look like a bad father. And now you are the one who keeps using your work as an excuse to live your own fucking life while making my kid miserable. You are just a selfish woman who still doesn't want to take any responsibility. And how the hell do you know more about responsibilities than me? What have you done, huh? Tell me. During the 3 years we lived together, you did nothing. But those minimal part-time jobs, you hardly got us any money. And when I got tired of your shit and decided to raise my daughter on my own, you threw a whole ass fit. Even your mother kept nagging me about how much of a selfish bitch I am. But all I did was provide my daughter with a better lifestyle. And now that I'm going to make it even better for you, you're crying again and calling me shit for it when you are the loser here.
I know why you are moving there, because your new boyfriend is there, isn't he? You don't care one bit about your daughter, Helen. I have seen you. I may not have paid for her expenses, but I know I am the parent she needs.
You stay out most of the time.
Throw parties at your fucking house while your daughter sleeps without even getting proper food.
She is 5. At least by staying here, she can meet me. But if you take her away, where else is she supposed to look for comfort? She can make new friends there, and I have my friends and a few families too. My boyfriend will be taking care of her as well. She will have everything she needs.
But it wasn't the agreement. You can't take her away from me like this.
It never said I can't swap jobs for her better future. And if you can, come visit her once in a while in London. But your poor ass can't afford it, so I don't really know.
You're doing the wrong thing, Helen. And don't you dare make that wannabe guy act like her father, because that is me.
I can do whatever I want. She is my daughter. Don't act like you have custody, because let me remind you, you fucking don't. I'd rather have you and your stinking family away from her. She deserves better, and I will give her that.
Fuck you! I am going to sue you for this. You remember that.
Sam, if you keep threatening me, then I'm gonna call the cops on you. Live your fucking life and let me live mine. I don't need you around here in any way possible.
Please, Helen, just... Oh God, don't take her away from me, please.
I am her father, come on! You know I will never treat her wrong. I have never. I don't care.
I am leaving next week, so you can meet her one last time. That is all. Don't try to talk me out of this, because you really can't. Helen left after that. I got to see Jules one last time, and she would not stop crying. She didn't want to go, but like the helpless man that I am, I just rubbed her back and tried to calm her down. My sweet girl, she is an angel, but I couldn't do anything for her. We kept in contact. Helen would let me talk to her on call from time to time. Jules kept telling me how Helen was still not home most of the time, and that she missed all of us. I just listened, but I was also trying my best to get a good job. 3 months passed, and Helen was trying to put even more distance between Jules and me. We would get into arguments, but slowly, she stopped talking to me, and even wouldn't let Jules call me. It was so frustrating. I finally got a job in a well-known company with good pay. I was so excited to tell Jules that now I can get her the birthday gift she always wanted, but a call from Helen the next day left me devastated. Jules had gotten into a car accident while playing outside. She was no more. My world fell apart. I threw away all my savings to book a flight to London, but seriously, what was the point now? I lost her. Forever. And there was no way I can bring her back anymore. A month later, I lost my daughter because of you. You remember that, you bastard. I told you not to text me anymore. Just go away, Helen. I loved her so much, but all you did was fill her ears about me and how bad of a mother I am. I should have never let you visit her. I should have never let her see your fucking family. She would have been happy with just me, but you took her away. I don't want to talk to you. Please. I am too tired. And you think I am not? I did everything for her. But what did you do? Your mother keeps calling me names and now I am left alone. Don't act like you only lost your daughter. What do you know of my suffering? You know what your suffering was? Raising Jules. You were tired of looking after her. In fact, you never wanted her. You wanted an abortion, but I promised you I would take care of her. I did. I was doing my all. But you were just jealous. You couldn't handle that I became the father she needed. Your pride was hurt. Not because you were her mother, but because our daughter loved me more. You always saw me as your inferior, but our daughter didn't, and you hated that. I could have taken care of her, but you took her away from me, Helen. That accident? It was your fault. You took her on a fucking day out, and then you let her walk out on that busy street to get a ball? A ball, goddammit? Where were you? What were you doing? Don't blame me, you bastard. If you really wanted to raise her, why didn't you get a fucking job? Shut up. Please just shut up. You are just sour. The guilt is killing you, Helen. I saw that on your face. But you need to blame someone again. You need to get rid of that guilt, and what better escape than saying all this shit to me? Let me remind you, you were never a mother to her, and that you're a selfish, envious, and arrogant woman who is responsible for my daughter's death. Fuck you, Sam. Don't you dare call her your daughter. She was mine. She will always be mine. I hate you so much. I hope I never see you again. We both know the truth, Helen. I don't want to hear from you ever again. But remember one thing. Jules is dead because of you. And I hope that you suffer for all the pain you have caused to her for the rest of your pathetic life.